looking to put a drive together.
No touch.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That good for 22 and a first down. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
No touch.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken
He'll
down
lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The
Vikings at a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Hurts sets up to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now it's 3rd and 3. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
3rd and 3.
Great. Set. 180. No touch.
Hurts completing this one quickly. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A handoff, Barkley running left. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. 2nd and 7 from the 20.
Great. Set. 180. Crowd left Yanni. Watch the edge. Pitch. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Great. Set. 180. No touch.
Here's Hurts to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
And his kick here is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out.
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Malik Neighbors, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
On for the extra point.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
7, Vikings 3. Joshua Carty to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill him for a loss.
No touch that. 9. Hey, 73, 73. Tiger Hornet. Motion. No touch.
Hurts. He finds his man complete. It's Gonzalez. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. There's a short one pulled in by Simmett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
17 yards.
17 yards, first down Vikings.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
A first down carry for Barkley. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Second and 10.
Great, set. On anyone, huh? Hey, easy, 63, 60, bad. No touch.
Again, it's Barkley. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the 2nd quarter, it has been a struggle. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Back to throw. He'll let one go deep for Downs. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Alpha, alpha, alpha. Anyone, yeah? Hey, silver, silver, silver. No touch.
They'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete.
The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Got it. Ready? Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great effort there. 42 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Tyrone Tracy on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And it's caught on the deflection. And this is going to be a touchdown. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he's not going to get in as a try for 2 comes up empty. So they will be unable to cut this to a field goal as the differential remains 5. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
from Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60, 19 Lion. Trap 60, trap 60. Hey, white wing.
They'll look to throw here.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here's Allen. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Okay,
In need
ready.
of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Viking 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Go get him. Ready.
Now back to throw.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it.
Here we go. Set. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Back to throw here.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Bears, a big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
And the Bears.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Panther 6. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll look to throw.
He'll swing this out to Blue.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Ready. Let's go. 70 Lions.
They'll run with Carter.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. Touchdown Bears! A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Bears are able to extend their lead. And Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Joshua Carty to
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll set up to throw. Now he fires deep for Shakir. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. A big play there just before halftime. 57 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Barkley is in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4.
The score, Bears 21, Vikings 17. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to lay one up deep. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 11, Cowboy 80. Pioneer, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
He'll drop to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
A loss of 13
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts
down.
as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
80. 19 tight. 19 tight. 30.
Looking to throw. That's to his tight end all. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw.
Into the hands of Williams across the formation.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Get it. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half.
47-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Ball on the 27. Here's a second down and 6.
No touch that. No touch.
Back to the ground, this time Cook. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3rd and 4.
Great, set. No touch.
3rd down. Here's a run by Cook.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage with just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down.
180, 180. No touch.
Going quickly out to the right side. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw right side complete to Carter. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
A passing look here. 5 receivers in the formation on 2nd and 4. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Ready,
They'll
set.
come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
70. 70 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Let go.
They're going to look to throw. That's complete. Rome Odunze. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Get it. 60 Bison.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Dragon, 60. Go.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Panther, let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Come on. Ready, right?
They'll look to throw again.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3.
A 4-yard
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Line.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready? 18 Rattler, Cougar 19, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Allen will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Vikings 17. Joshua Carty to kick off.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
No touch.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now he fires deep for Shakir.
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory.
7 yards.
A big play there for Minnesota. 57 yards.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for Sam
Trying to get their
Laporta.
tight end involved.
Incomplete.
Finally, that's the first time that they've
Brings
looked
up
his way. He's kind of been a
2nd and
forgotten
10.
man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he can be a big-time playmaker for us.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Vikings are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this.
His kick
After right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Vikings 24. Set to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Looking downfield, he's got all the tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
3 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Come on, come on. Half 60. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And when you present 5 wide receivers in a pattern, that asks a lot of your offensive line because sometimes they'll actually bring a little extra pressure towards the quarterback. They've got to protect, and the ball has to come out fast as well. That one was knocked away.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's good.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Back to throw again.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Vikings are right back in this football game.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 23-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeti, Yeti.
Throwing is Hurts. Now he fires deep for Shakir.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
Hurts with a quick throw, complete.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready? Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
2nd down and inches.
To the left side, into the hands of Odunze.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Get it. 60.
And it's caught.
And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
It's a gain of 16
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stop. Down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Ready up.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Ready.
They'll go with the keeper. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bears add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. But that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
The score, Bears 37, Vikings 24. Joshua Carty to kick off.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Oh, look at the juke. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
73.
They go play action with Hurts. Oh, short pass here taken in by Laporta.
At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
This is caught inside the 15.
And he will be taken down, but it is a huge play there to flip field position. And they'll be on the other side of the field as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
At the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
On the tackle. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Another try for Barkley.
8-yard line.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
This is 3rd and goal. Here's Barkley. And Barkley did not get there.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand.
Okay, ready?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Go!
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 5-yard line.
Okay, break! 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Here we go, set, go!
That one looks like he'll throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he wisely will throw that one away.
It goes without saying, you've got to be careful in this part of the field. If you get rid of it in the end zone and you're not out of the tackle box, that's a safety. Here, he's clearly out, and he's able to throw this one away.
On the set.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down.
Cougar 19. 19 Lions.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete. Still going inside the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. 95 yards. And the Bears are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their fourth quarter lead. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2.
43. Vikings 24. Joshua Carty to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
13 yards on the play. And the Vikings first down.
Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself,
and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Khalil Shakir with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Here we go now as they will again try for 2.
The Vikings will line
They're going to run it with Barkley. And he'll get in for the 2 points as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked.
Dante Kent on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Second and 10.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Dragon 60. Let go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
That one taken in by Neighbors.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout.
That's another Bears.
And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And the Bears first down.
18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up cause we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope, and 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.